Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. This lesson is going to be, um, an encouragement to, establish discipline whenever it comes to these electronic entertainment devices. Alright, because I noticed it in myself, and I, had to catch myself and, put some restrictions on myself when I'm using, going on different social media and stuff like that. Because there's this term that was coined, I guess, in 2017, um, because that's when this definition was published. But this term, digital dementia, right? And it's a modern day health epidemic, which is more like a pandemic now, and probably has been way before 2017, ever since the smartphones came out. But it's a modern day health epidemic resulting in a sensory mismatch in the brain from overutilization of technology and excessive slouched sitting posture. Adolescents with digital dementia demonstrate a decline in cognition and short-term memory loss, symptoms associated with dementia. So these devices are causing short-term memory loss and decline of just mental health altogether. And I clicked on this article that's associated with this picture. This diagram shows it really well. Breaks down the different parts of your brain and what it overstimulates, and then also what it doesn't stimulate at all. So it overstimulates the occipital lobe. Slocky if I'm not saying that right, but that's it says due to bombardment of visual signals from technology devices, because that's all social media is. It's just video and pictures, and like if there is any words at all, it's very minimal, and that's all you see is just like, memes and bullshit information, misinformation, disinformation, and even if it is appropriate information, it's very basic, and it understimulates, things like different lobes of the mind for reading, motivation, problem solving, memory, and movement. Some key things for brain development. So when these things aren't stimulated, this is what causes the dementia. You know. Um, what else? Understimulation of the cerebellum for accuracy, balance, and coordination of movement. So people become unathletic because all they're doing is sitting around and their posture is slouched over, and their motor skills are off because all they're doing is it's fingers and just mind, like that's all they're moving. Like even when you're playing video games, it's just fingers and eyes act and react. And another thing too is that the amount of stimulation, uh, like the time you actually pay attention to content, whether it be on Instagram, Snapchat, or TikTok or YouTube, like it short wires your brain because all you're doing is you're swiping, you're making a quick decision on if this is like entertaining or if it's informational and if you're going to benefit from it. And you make a very quick decision and you either stay for an extra 5 to 10 seconds or you swipe up. And you do that over and over and over, and each time you swipe it like short wires your brain, so you're not like having any, well, I mean, all this is understimulated. The only overstimulated one is just like, reacting, But also, if you go into the etymology of dementia, um, it means extremely low condition of mental function, mental incapacity, madness, insanity, literally a being out of one's mind. The it stems from dement or demons, right? Mad, raving, you know. And then you can go into dement. It means drive mad, bring to a state of dementia. And these devices, the algorithms are designed specifically to capture uh, uh, your your uh, um, your focus. It's to distract you, and they're designed to keep you on the app because the more time you're on the app, the more money these app companies make, and the companies that make the devices too. It says to drive out of one's mind, out of one's senses, insane, raving, foolish, distracting, wild, reckless. Um, yeah, from, away from. Yeah, so these this digital age is designed to distract and to cause this dementia. These algorithms are developed by huge corporations, trying to outsmart individuals. So the only way to combat this is just turn these shits off. Whenever you're trying to go to sleep, you know, just limit it to, if you're gonna use these devices for any entertainment, limit it. Set a timer whenever you put it on. You don't want to be on these things for more than an hour, because like once you start, you know, it gets you, man. But let me get the scriptures to let's see, which one do I want to get first? Let's get yeah, this is Proverbs 25 and 28. It says, "He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls." Yeah, so you got to be able to, rule your own attention. You got to be able to, say, "Hey, look, I'm not gonna spend my time on this app, this game." Because if you just allow anything and everything to consume your thoughts, then it's like you have no boundaries, you have no discipline. There's another scripture that says, it's like, "He that hath rule over his own spirit is mightier than one that takes a city." Let me grab that. This is a good one. Proverbs 16 and 32. Yeah, it's the same scripture. But it says, "He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city." And yeah, that's a big thing that's a huge part of these algorithms, is they like to show you um, content that pisses you off on purpose, so that you get angry and you write a mean comment and you engage with it more. Just like slot machines, like they purposely design it to where you lose more than you win, and then they make that annoying sound, a buzzer, and flashing red lights to piss you off, because it gets you in that mindset. Oh, I need to win my money back. Same thing with video games. Every time you die, your controller shakes, flashes of red, and then that guy comes over that guy's voice comes over the sound system and makes an annoying sound, like, "Oh, you'll get him next time." So you get pissed off and you're more into the game and try harder. So one that is slow to anger, is better than the mighty, because he knows how to control his anger. Meaning, not meaning that you don't get angry, you're just control over it. And he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Going into just being disciplined with your emotions. Don't let everything get under your skin. And that's also another thing associated with digital dementia is they're real emotional. They're real depressed and have anxiety, lack of social skills, and lack of let's move it, or let me just click on this, and lack of let's see, yeah, here it is, lack of movement, social seclusion, so lack of like social anxiety, depression, anger, yeah, and then this is going into coordination, because they don't develop those motor skills, man. Just going outside, being athletic, throwing a ball around, learning how to juggle, like when you, like movement of your body, like learning different, you know, sports is like crucial. Like throwing a ball around, catching it, you know, doing stuff with your feet, it builds neuro pathways in your brain. And also a good herb for it is lion's mane, because the mycelium, lion's mane is a mushroom, and the mycelium, when it grows in the, it grows best in like wood compost, like wood, what is it called? Like sawdust. Like if you get a bunch of sawdust and you plant the mycelium in there, that's where it grows best. But the mycelium is like not the fruiting body, it's like what the roots, if you will. But the mycelium, it mimics your nervous system and also your brain neural pathways. That's why it's really good for your nervous system and brain function. That's just a side note on that herb. What else I want to get? Oh yeah, just get everything done decently and in order. This is just establishing order. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. Yeah, write what you have to do. Make a checklist of the things that you have to do today, and then reward yourself with things like entertainment or whatever type of, like, reward yourself when you accomplish things. Also don't be over righteous. The scriptures also talk about that. Be not over righteous, because why should you destroy yourself? Ecclesiastes 7 and 16, it says, be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? So I mean, you don't have to go all out of turn into an Amish dude and never pick up an electronic again. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying establish, an order. There's another scripture I wanted to get, I think. Oh yeah. Find out what is evil. Wow, can't spell. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is Sirach 37 and 27. It says, my son, prove thy soul in thy life, and see what is evil for it, and give not that unto it. So if you're having a problem, if you're, seeing these symptoms in your life and you think it's because, check, your screen time. Most smartphones have a way where you can monitor how much time you've spent, daily on average on your phone. Check it, see what apps are distracting you. If they're distracting you, delete them, man. Or just have a specific time in the day where, you can do it, But yeah, I unplugged my PlayStation. That's another helpful tip. If, make it hard for you to get on it. I unplug it and put it up in my closet put my controllers in a different room, put you know, the DVDs in a different closet, make it really hard for you to get on it. um, that's a little harder with phones because, kind of need them for your day-to-day life, for communication, but also, establishing an order of, hey, these are the times where you can reach me. I'm not going to be on my phone for these hours, you know. Set a time of checking text messages or, whatever. But, Low one, this video was edifying. Um, like I said, this is something that, I kind of struggle with too, and it's a constant battle. Like I said, these things are designed to, take up your time and brain function. It's designed to make you go crazy. Like when you going back into the etymology of the word dementia. But yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kakadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And again, peace and blessings to the elect out there that's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. Shalom.